the Golden Magic Zone. And if you didn't listen to last week's webinar, it's okay. Go ahead and listen now because I'm going to go over the same exact assignment and kind of expand on it. So the Golden Magic Zone, when you first hear that term, it can sound kind of woo-woo. I know the first time I heard it back in 1999, I was just like, I don't really understand that. But let me give you a couple examples. So, Alan, and if you did watch this last week, I hope you read the chapter in the Secrets book, this book, The Pursuit of the Golden Magic Zone, because he gives an example of when he was 8 years old, playing the game of rounders, which is equivalent to our game of baseball, if you will. And so he talks about, they were in the championship game and it was at school, and he gets up, he actually hit 4 home runs in that game. And there was 2,500 kids cheering their team on. And he said that he noticed that, when he got up to bat, that baseball was the size of a beach ball. And they ended up winning the whole championship, for their school. And so, but he said that was the beginning point of when he started to research, but really started to pursue wanting to know, gosh, what was that? How come when I got up to bat, everything slowed down? How come when I got up to bat, that baseball was the size of a beach ball and I was able to hit 4 home runs in that game? So the assignment was for you to list all the times in life when you had an event or something happened that you knew that you were in the Golden Magic Zone. I mean, typically you will feel very, very positive, meaning what I mean by that is able to handle anything. You're not really, triggered over things. You just feel like you got this, and then you demonstrate it by handling whatever. And you find yourself in the right place at the right time, doing the right action steps. Basically, what I'm describing is there's a precise exactness of truth, because knowingness and truth is really what's required to be in the right place at the right time with the right people, taking the correct action steps, and then those results matching exactly what you want. So it's that correctness and that accuracy and that exactness, which is all part of truth. So get your list, if you did it last week, of all the times in your life that came to view when you were in the Golden Magic Zone. And then the next piece of this assignment is for you to take a look, and I want to refer to the process exactly that we did this week. Get very precise exactly on when it was. And write that down. And then the next item I want you to do is I want you to look at exactly where was it, okay? So when was it? Where was it? Take a look at what you were doing. And that is going to help you be able to basically duplicate those successful actions that you did that caused you to demonstrate all that precise truth that got you into the golden zone. You see, getting into the Golden Magic Zone or the golden zone basically is knowingness, knowing what you did. And that's also connected to truth. So the reason why I gave you those 2 pieces of the exercise is to help you be able to see, when was it? Where was it? Why? Well, so you can go back and continue to take those successful actions and apply it again and again and again so that you can tap into that golden magic zone. And that, that is what led Alan to start to pursue. He was 8 years old, but he never, ever, ever forgot that moment. And then he continued to pursue that. And that's what led him to spend 50 years of his life into researching that human potential, that potential that we all have inside of us, and that space, that zone that we all probably on some level, whether you know it or not, all long to occupy, because in that state, you're really being your natural true self with all your intelligence, all your wisdom, all those powers that you can use on a daily basis to occupy that space over and over and over again. It is your natural state. And I think, my opinion, that everyone, regardless of where you are, seeks to be in that space. See you next week. Post, let me know what you think about the assignment. What discoveries did you find? I'd love to comment about